Hello, folks, and welcome to some Tuesday afternoon baseball. Happy July 2nd. Today we have the Chicago Cubs at the New York Mets. Before we get started, we'd like to go down to field level for the Nashville anthem.
For the playing of our national anthem, to be performed this evening by 16-time Grammy Award-winning violinist and New York icon, Itzhak Perlman.
That was pretty awesome, folks, as we get set for a Tuesday afternoon of New York Mets baseball. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back, folks. Clear skies here tonight. Here this afternoon, as we get ready for some New York Mets baseball. We have the 38 and 42 Chicago Cubs at the 41 and 38 New York Mets.
A glorious afternoon for baseball here in Gotham. It's the Cubs and the Mets next on the show.
Here at Citi Field in New York.
Now from just outside the core of the Big Apple, MLB The Show has baseball from Citi Field in Flushing.
There's there's a look at the Cubs skipper John Madden.
Between the Cubs and the New York
There's a look at the starting lineup for the Chicago Cubbies. As you can see, John Lester is going to be today's starting pitcher for the Cubs.
They'll go to work against
And
the
John
left-hander out of
Neese
Defiance, Ohio, Jonathan Neese.
It's going to be the starting pitcher for the New York Mets as he puts his back in series like a lot of pitchers do to start this game. Getting his few warm-up pitches in before we start here tonight.
And in the field,
this afternoon, sorry.
Will line up this way.
And just to let you know, this might be the last time you see Curtis Granderson in a New York Mets uniform. The Detroit Tigers are currently trying to work out a deal to get him
Into the box now stands
into the
the
Tigers.
leadoff man Michael Bourne, and we are ready for baseball.
So Michael Bourne leads us off. That one's hit, and that one's going to be hit pretty good and caught though. So we get the first out on the first swing of the ball game.
One of the keys of the game for this guy is going to be getting out early in the count. It doesn't necessarily have to be one pitch like it was there, but he needs to keep those 20-pitch innings to a minimum. That's a good start to the game for him there.
So he gets down to it. Time to store the. It's now going to be up to bat.
In the race for the National League hitting crown.
We will be in Detroit tomorrow. We will be in for Detroit tomorrow for the Tigers baseball game. There's that one. That was cracked. See, gonna get back to this one. That was gonna be high deep to center field, but gone. Home run for Tommy.
It's a home run.
And the second batter, first pitch, 1-0 Cubs.
And the Cubs are on the board first.
Job man approving that home run.
Boy, this would have been one heck of a play out there in center field. You can see him tracking this ball. He's got it in his sights all the way. And he's not going to miss this by much. He nearly brought it back into the yard.
Miguel Montero will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come.
Montero now up to bat. So he'll try to add to the Cubs' lead.
Ball hit high and foul down.
High and a foul ball for the Cubs. That was a 4-seam fastball. Right down the middle of the plate.
Now the pitch.
There's that one. That was high. This one could be gone. And they're not going to chase it. 2-0 Cubs.
Pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
And the Mets skipper not too happy right now.
Solo home run.
And I believe that will bring up J.D. Martinez now.
The Cubs are out in front now, 2-0.
So the Mets showed some life in the first catch, in the first pitch. First hit.
He's having real
But
trouble locating
the Chicago
pitches.
Cubs have shown the life the last 2 batters, hitting home runs on their very first swings.
They've roughed him up for 2 home runs already, and we're not out of the first yet.
Here's J.D. Martinez.
So the former Tiger J.D. Martinez is up to bat. That was a high fly ball, and that was going to be going on back to morning truck, but going to be caught. So 2 away here.
2 balls left the ballpark. Once this ball left the bat, he was probably thinking, oh, not again. But luckily for him, this one stays in the yard.
Wellington Castillo will stand in. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
So only 5 pitches, 2 home runs already.
Pitch to him. No, and he got a lot of this one. It's carrying deep.
That one's carrying deep to center field. Make that 3-0. 3 home runs on 6 pitches.
So it's a solo shot to dead center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
As the New York Mets skipper is now on the phone to the bullpen.
Well, as an offense,
6
you always
pitches,
wish that
3
you could
home
model
runs.
whatever you've got going right now and take it into all your games. Whatever it is, sometimes guys just feed off one another. They start thinking, well, hey, if this guy can hit a home run and then he hits a home
2
run,
down.
when I get up there, maybe
3-0
I can hit a home
game
run
for the
too. And now that's
Cubs.
3 home runs they've struck for.
Is that going to be the 4th? And it will. Oh, just barely gets there to make the out.
That will end the
And finally,
inning.
the Mets retire his side, but not before the Cubs pick up 3 runs. 3 runs on 3 hits. No errors for the Mets.
Cubs 3 and the Mets nothing. Now here's the starting lineup for the Mets.
And now here's the starting lineup for the New York Mets. Like I said earlier, this may be the last time you see Curtis Granderson in a Mets uniform. My sources tell me the Tigers are getting closer to
On the mound to
working
face
out the
these
deal
guys, one of the more
for
consistent left-handers
Curtis Granderson.
around, as you see the numbers there for the former All-Star John Lester.
So Lester's 7-3, as you can tell up on your screen. We'll see how he does. As
Murphy will step in
Darren
now to
Murphy
lead
comes
things
up
off
to
in the
bat.
home half of the first.
Darren Murphy playing second base here tonight. I mean this afternoon.
And he'll take
Two-seam
strike
fastball
one
under
on the
for a strike
fastball,
one.
registering at 93 that time.
93 mile per hour on that
The
one.
Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
When you're looking at trying to get out
Fouled
of a
down
like
into
this,
the dirt
it always helps
for
if you
strike
can hand
2.
the ball over to a veteran starter that's been through this before, and luckily for them,
Here's the
they're gonna
third
be able
pitch
to
of the
do
ball
that
game.
here.
Fouled
Fouled
straight
away.
back.
0-2 will mean count.
The next 0-2.
The next 0-2.
Swinging a ball hit on
Swinging
the ground.
hit on the ground, but foul.
Still 0-2. Now another 0-2.
Now another 0-2.
And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
And that one's going to be a double.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double. David Wright will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season. Now the first pitch here.
Here's the
from
first
Lester.
pitch for the second
On
batter.
the ground to third.
And they make a mistake trying to make a play at second base. Should have put first.
So he stays still. But the problems are going to deepen.
So now the tying run is at the plate.
Will be scored an infield single.
Mistake by the third baseman to float to second baseman. He should have flew to first.
Kadire stands in as he can't connect here.
0-1 to count to start off.
Conviction in that swing was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
Down
Using the fastball
0-2.
exclusively here, it's 0-2.
Are the Cubs going to get the first
And
out?
this will
Not
be
yet.
fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
Looking for the first out of the ball game.
Kadire swings and lets a high drive.
And we are
to
tied.
Left field. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but that's just
3-run homer, and we're tied in the bottom of the first.
So a 3-run blast to straight
And Lester
away left.
not happy about that one.
197 in his career, and the Mets have come back to tie things at 3. Lucas Duda will stand in now, and as you can see here, he enters play 4th in the National League in round trippers. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
First pitch hacking
And
error.
on cue, here are the National League home run leaders I referred to a moment ago. Now Lester's 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. 0-2 now from Lester.
0-2 now
Lifted
from
down the
Lester.
line and right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Count holds at 0-2. The Cubs still looking for the
Another
first
0-2
out.
home.
The Mets just tied the game at 3.
Fastball swung
And
on.
finally the
First
Mets
out.
swing and miss for the so the Cubs can get the first out.
After the 3-run home run. Don't get me wrong. He hasn't forgotten about it, but that's a good job of putting it
Here's a
behind
World
you.
Cup. Here's a
Getting
World
back to
Cup
his fastball
update.
hands.
The United States have scored. So currently it's 1-0 United States over England.
Into the box now, Curtis Granderson. As Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 9 homers and 32 driven in. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. And Granderson swings and misses that time. As he's
And
down on strikes throughout
Granderson,
number
Curtis
2.
Granderson becomes the second victim to go down in a row here for the Cubs,
One
for the
with
Mets.
Morris. Get his first opportunity now with 2 away, and the base is empty here in the home half of the first.
Here in the home half for the first.
the first pitch.
Our first pitch.
And that's
Swing and a miss.
for strike one.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
0-2 to count now. Here's the third pitch.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And Castillo will make the catch for out number 3. But the Mets strike for 3.
And someone called our New York Police Department to see this got robbed.
Head to the top of the second.
Of a foul ball.
Now with 3 apiece. Chris Denorfia start us off in the second inning.
Tie it 3-3.
And follow first inning that I both pitchers would like to put behind them.
Yeah, it wasn't real pretty for either guy, but each of those guys got bailed out by their offenses. So now I think you come out and start the second with a new lease on life.
Hit hard to second. Throw to first in time, and there's one gone. I'm here to start second.
Wow.
Turn someone up in the United States
Normally, when you give up
soccer
3
game.
home runs, you're going to be in big trouble. But luckily, they've been solo homers, so it's kept them in the ballgame.
Javier
Semifinals.
will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. And here's the first pitch. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. John Lester will dig in here.
And now the pitcher, John Lester, up to bat.
First pitch coming. Now Lester squares and gets this one down. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning. And just like that, the side is retired. Ruben Tejada will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now.
And he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
Now here's the pitch.
Now here's the pitch.
This is hit high in the air out to left field. Denorfia is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
No problem for the first out there.
Travis d'Arnaud will stand in, and you see there, it's been scorching hot these past few games. First pitch to him. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here it comes. One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now.
And you'd think for as hot as this guy's been over the last few games, they might be treading carefully.
And he doesn't swing at the third pitch.
And now they've got him in an 0-2
That's why he smacks himself in the helmet.
His bearings here a little bit better in the second after a rough first inning. He gets the strikeout right here, but boy, he could have used one of these an inning ago, that's for sure.
Jonathan Neves is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Another fastball, another called strike, 0-2 now. The pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Speedy Michael Bourne will start things out when we come back. 2 innings complete, score tied at 3 apiece. And there, in fact, is the speedy Mr. Bourne. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Big swing there. Big swing there. Toward deep left field.
Towards deep left field, but caught.
Under it as he puts it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 away to start the third. Tommy LaStella will see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. Here's the first offering. And he might have another one.
He might have 2 tonight for this afternoon. He does. 4-3 Cubbies.
A solo shot here to left. His second of the game as they take the lead 4-3. Miguel Montero will stand in again. He homered his first time around. Montero waits. Now the pitch. And here's another ball.
Montero
well hit.
hammers
This one to
it.
left field. The onslaught
5-3.
will continue, as this is going to be another home run. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game.
J.D. Martinez now up to bat.
5-3.
Flew out to right field in the first inning.
First pitch on the way. And this one will be fouled back in among the
Swings
fans.
at a high ball. That would have been a ball.
Now the pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to
And it
move
flies out to
there
right
and
field for a
and
second
falls this
time
one
in the ball game.
Second out. Wellington Castillo. We'll see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around.
Wellington Castillo homered his first time around. We'll see if we can do it to become another batter, and he will not.
Granderson is underneath this one, and he will put it away to retire the side.
So retire the sides, but not before the Cubbies pick up two.
Come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Daniel Murphy will get a second shot at it now. He doubled to start out the home first. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. A quick out number one.
And there ain't gonna be no double here tonight. Here for a second at bat. He's out at first.
David Wright will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Now the first pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are two away now.
And the Cubs look like make that 1-1. England has just tied the game.
Will get another shot to do some damage. He had the 3-run homer his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. A little
swing and miss.
No balls and a strike.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
And now a pitch on the way. Fouled back.
And our Cubbies trying to get away to take their first lead of the ball game.
And the pitch. And a fastball called strike three, and the
Called
side
strike
is
three.
retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still
So
a
the Mets go
2-run
down 1-2-3.
deficit. It's 5-3.
5-3, and the Cubs had their first lead of the game night.
Back here with Eric Karros
Take
and
their
Steve Lyons.
take
Matt Vasgersian
lead
and
into
Starlin
an inning for the
Castro
first time
getting ready to
tonight.
Start out the Cubs half of the inning.
Let's see if the Cubs can add to this
Offering on the way.
2-run lead.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field.
Late swing
But
gets
that'll
out
stay
to
in
deep
the
right
park
field.
as
This
it's
should at
off
least be
the
a
wall.
triple.
And he'll get in there standing
No, he's gonna
up with a
try
leadoff
it.
double.
He's gonna stop at a double.
Quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he ranks third best on this Chicago ball club. Chris DeNorfia will stand in now with the runner at second following the leadoff double.
Yep, more hot water here to start the inning, and it's right back into that stretch again. And this is starting to become a theme for him.
Kadire is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
So a double and a fly ball move a man to third now with one away. Now if they could just get another fly ball, it would likely net him a run.
First pitch coming. Javier Baez stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Any thought on bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Kadire the catch, and the runner coming home from third. And the run is in to score on the sac fly as they double things up to lead it 6-3.
And it's now
that's a good job
6-3.
in that situation. You'd love a base hit, but hey, the bottom line is you've got to produce a run, and he did.
John Lester will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Lucas Duda will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
No, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's
Fouled
strike
away
2.
there, fouled
And he
into the
gets a
dirt
piece
there.
of it here, but it's chopped foul. And he takes strike 3 call.
And he takes
on the
strike
fastball.
3 call.
One gone.
1 gone,
Chris
and then
Granderson will try it again.
and here we go,
Set down
Granderson
on
now up to
strikes
bat.
his first time. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Fouled back.
Fouled back.
Another 0-2 coming.
6-3, bottom of the 4th here.
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss.
Starts
That's
the
2
frame with
down.
Back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away. Juan Lagares will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. This ball
It's
hit in the air
Mexico
down the right
Day
side
here
and out of play.
at City
0-1.
Field here for the Mets.
Now Lester's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out.
Sorry to interrupt, but that's the 3rd strike and the 3rd out. Side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
And the 5th inning will
Tommy
start with
Listella
a ground out,
stride
1
in,
away.
and He'll need to be careful as he's already homered twice thus far.
And the Chains will take a short little break here.
Now a ball softly hit over to the right of the mound. In time to first,
And
there
bring
are
you some
2 away.
audio from the England and United States
If
soccer
there was
game currently
ever a
going
guy
on.
who needed a quick inning, that's him right there. He's been hit pretty hard prior to this inning, so this is a nice way to rebound for him right here.
Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And he'll get her in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends
And we'll
the
be right
inning.
back. Here's some
Rupert
audio.
Matata will stand in now to lead things
We'll
off,
be right
and
back.
he'll
Here's
do
some
so
audio from
definitely
the World Cup.
He
England
struck out
versus
the
United
side
States.
Last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the ball.
Just opens up. Ellen White, little touch on that, guides it into that far post. And for the U.S., I mean, the same thing happened to England on the other end. You've got to get touch tight in the box. You know that service is coming in. And especially on that woman, Ellen White, she feasts for those moments.
1-1 if you're just joining us. No Megan Rapinoe in the starting 11 for the U.S. No official word from U.S. Soccer, even though they were asked by many. We are assuming it's an injury because we did not see her warm up when the rest of the team did so on the field prior to kickoff. Houghton with it. The good news is that Morgan is able to continue. Daly. Inside, out, intended for Paris. Daly battles, Horan wins the battle. Pushed back by Ertz, Sauerbrunn.
All right, welcome back. We're getting ready for the bottom of the 5th inning here. Six-3 remains your score. Bottom of the 5th.
Now here's the first pitch. And Lester back to work as this is swung on and missed for the first strike. The pitch count there, one pitch into
No
his fifth
balls
inning work.
for John
Not much of
Lester
a
here
concern,
tonight.
I wouldn't imagine.
All 47
Yeah,
pitches
it
have been
should be.
strikes.
He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Here's one that misses
And just
high.
as I say that, there's the
1-1.
first ball of
And
the
I
ball
think that
game
might
for
have
John
been first.
Lester.
The first ball they've taken the entire game. Sound the trumpets.
And this is in the air now for the center fielder, Bourne. One down.
Today's game is brought to you by NOS Energy Drink.
Travis d'Arnaud will get another shot. Called out on strikes his first time around. Now the first pitch. And it's the outside corner. It's strike one.
And they are going to say it's in there for a
Now
striker.
here it comes.
Still 1-1 in the World Cup
Sticks with
game.
the fastball here as he forges ahead 0-2.
Now he's just
28:04
right
into the game.
Absolutely worn him down.
0-2 now from Lester. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
And he's having a rough go of it so far. His second strikeout.
Today's
of the
game is
ball
also
game.
brought to you by
You can see him
CSX
gesturing
Transportation.
that he thinks that pitch was outside, but I think once he gets a look at it in the clubhouse, he'll probably change his tune.
John Mayberry will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
So 2 down, Mayberry pinch hitting here, trying to
here's
get
the
something
pitch.
going for the Mets.
Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
He's got him
One of the
0-2.
things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And his 0-2 is bounced on the ground to third. Throw on to first.
And
gets
we're
him,
gonna
and his
get
side is
him!
retired.
We'll see the Mets want to challenge this one, but with the Cubs
Down in
walking
order
back
go
to
the
the
Mets.
dugout.
Can't cut into that
Or not.
6-3 deficit.
So it's the 6th inning we go.
Carlos Torres will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
So the
J.D.
Mets decided to go with a new
who got settled in
pitcher
as the
here
Cubs look
for the
to get it
6th
going
inning.
in their half of the
And no
sixth.
activity
Action in
out
Mets
of the
bullpen
Cubs
now. It's both
bullpen
a
yet.
lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Now
And
this
there's
one's
J.D.
lifted in the air
Martinez.
for
He
the right
pops that
fielder,
one up,
Kadire.
and it's gonna be. And when I say popped up, fly out to right
One
field
pitch,
for the 3rd
one
time
away.
in this ball game.
Wellington Castillo will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Hammered the other way to deep
Hammered
right
the other way
field.
to deep right field
And
and
this one is
gone.
gone. A home run.
7-3.
A solo shot
So
here
in
to
the
straightaway right
6th
field.
inning,
His second of the game.
the Cubs
as
take
it
a
is now
4-1 lead.
7-3.
And the United States had just scored to make it 2-1, 30 minutes and 55 seconds into the first
You want
half.
to talk about an offensive explosion? That's 6 home runs as a team so far. I mean, you might get that once a season. The whole lineup's been absolutely dialed in.
Starlin Castro will stand in now following the home run. And you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while.
And the
now.
Cubs trying to break a 7-game
All
losing
signs
streak
seem
here,
to
and
be pointing to a potential
so
victory.
far
Now the
it's
pitch.
looking the Cubs' way, but
Here's a swing
still
and a
3 innings
shot
of baseball
back up
left
the
to
middle.
play.
And Castro's got himself a base hit.
Today's players talk about barreling up the baseball, and you cannot barrel it up a whole lot better than that. If you're pitching right there, that's a chuck and duck ball. You better get out of the way.
And here's the first pitch. This ball's in the air now, out to right field. And this will be handled by Kadire, and that's out number 2. Javier Baez will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. First pitch to him. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right
That's the only
side.
thing that comes of this inning.
Duda, and that'll end the inning.
But not before the Cubs score a run.
Cubs tack
7-3.
on another courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Cubs 7 and the Mets 3. Daniel Murphy will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been
And the
difficult
United
nut to
States
crack.
almost made it
And that's
3-1.
swung on and fouled straight back. Pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball.
We have foul ball.
The next 0-2. Now a swing and another ball.
Today's
that
game
I
is
believe
also
will
brought
find
to
its
by
way into
Corona
the seats.
Beer,
Still
as
0-2.
it is Mexican Day here.
Ready with another 0-2.
It's in here at the Mets game.
And he struck him out. So double digits
He
now.
struck
10
him out.
strikeouts for him thus far. Here's the third baseman, David Wright.
Here's the third baseman, David
As he
Wright.
gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out toward right field. Martinez is there as he tucks this one away.
GD
And
tucks that
always
one
like
away
to
for the
set
second
down a guy
out.
like Wright on one pitch. Michael Kadire will try it again.
Kadire
He homered
gonna
back
try to
in
do
the
something
first
here.
inning of this one.
The Mets have not done anything since the first
First
inning,
pitch coming. And he couldn't get on top
and they're
of it
not
as
going to
he's
hear
popped up
as we're going to
behind
go to the top of
shortstop.
the 7th now.
And Castro will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3.
Mets go down 1-2-3 here.
Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. John Lester will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
John Lester
First
reads
pitch
us
on
off.
the way. Oh, and
Squeeze
a
a high
hard
one.
there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, give him credit up there. He's going to take his hacks.
The pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-2 once more. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now another 0-2. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Under it now is Tejada. And he's got it for out number 1.
And here's a spot where you can see he just doesn't get that bat on a level plane through the zone. Now, this is an uppercut swing like he's trying to hit it out of the park. It winds up a routine pop-up.
Michael Bourne at the plate now. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to
This one's
center.
hit a ton out to
Racing
center
back
field.
center fielder.
That's
And
gonna
he's
be
not
gone.
gonna get there. It's over his head. Bourne's got a full head of steam going. Look at him fly. He's headed for third. And they will not get the speedy Bourne. He's got a triple. And he is out on a close play as he was trying to stretch it all the way.
And we'll see if the Cubs want to challenge here.
Sometimes after you've run that far, you just
We
figure,
might have
what the
ourselves
heck,
an
I'm gonna
8-3
go for it.
ball game.
But I think he blew a gasket basket there about halfway down the third baseline, and they wind up tagging him out, trying for that inside the Parker. You know, my motto is, run till they tag you.
Tommy LaStella will stand in again as we
No,
flash
we
you
will not
back
have
to
a
the early
challenge.
stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And it won't end the inning as it's thrown away. And it won't end the inning as it's thrown away.
Well, definitely a throwing error that time. Let's
So
check
today
and
they
see how
have
tough
the
that
chipmunk
scoop was.
for
You can
something
see
stretch. You
kind
have
of
the
right
chipmunk
in that
version
border area,
of Take
whether
Me Out to the
turn
Ball
glove
Game.
or not, he gets it wrong here.
Montero waits. Now the pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field.
Hammers it to deep right field. This could be a
Deep
two-run
at the
homer.
wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's
And
a
it
home
is.
run.
9-6. I mean,
A
9-3.
two-run blast to straightaway right field. His third home run
In
of
the
the ball game.
7th
as
inning.
It's now a 6-run ball game. J.D. Martinez will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this
J.D.
point.
Martinez has nothing
Yeah,
but
it's kinda
done
surprising
nothing
that
but
he's been a
fly out to right field
non-factor in
today.
this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
He's able to take the ball the other way here.
He's able to take it
High
out
and
the other
deep
way
to
here,
right
high and
center.
deep to right center field.
See you
And
later.
see you
Over
later.
the
Goodbye,
wall.
baseball.
Home
Home run, J.D. Martinez. And it's 10-3.
Solo shot to right center. 8th home run on the season for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Wellington Castillo stand in with 2 home runs already under his belt in this one. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
Oh,
Swing
man,
at a
if you're
ball in the
pitching
dirt.
coach, you
Stupid
might
swing
wanna
on his
update
part.
your resume after this performance.
Castillo.
His guys have been brutal.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And
And
Kadire
that'll
will
be
make the
it.
catch, and the inning is over.
And that'll be the 7th inning stretch. As I would get ready for the Alvin Chipmunks version of Take Me Out to the Ball Game.
Cheering of the crowd, the tension of a 3-2 pitch.
And well, there we go. There was the Chipmunks version of take me out to the ball game as we start bombing the 7th inning here. Mets trying to get something to go here in bottom of the 7th for the first time since the first inning.
Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side.
Not looking good right now as that must chop fouled.
Now Lester's 0-1. 2 straight fastballs now as he powers ahead
2 straight
0-2.
fastballs so far for John
I didn't
Lester.
know any better. I think this was his first inning out there. He's still throwing the ball with a lot of velocity.
And he is
Down
on
goes another
strikes
bat for
again.
Lester.
So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
65
Curtis
pitches in. Curtis
Granderson digging now.
Granderson now
Hitless
at the
in
bat.
his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt
We have not
snapping
seen-
all the way up here.
We have not seen any life of the Mets
And now
since the
pitch on the
the
way.
first inning where they had a 3-1 homer.
Here's a fastball at the knees.
To tie the ball game at 3.
Pitch, and it's 0-2.
And then the
The best way
Cubs
to
opened up the
neutralize this
floodgates
guy's
from
power,
there
just keep
in the
putting
3rd.
pitches right there.
0-2 now from Lester. Here's a swing from Granderson and a routine ground ball to second base. On to first, and there were 2 down.
2 down now as we're going
One
to go to
Lagares. Come forward now. He's popped
as
out and struck
the
out
Cubs
in
are
his
going to
first
go to
2
the
plate
8th
appearances.
inning.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Charge. Sorry, couldn't help myself.
And he'll just waste one.
There's
there,
the second
1-2.
ball of the ball game
Now,
for
as a
Lester.
hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. So take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. We'll see the exciting
And now
young
they're going to
shortstop
8.
Starlin Castro lead things off when we return. It's the Cubbies 10 and the Mets 3. Jerry Squamilia will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
And now we'll
Here
see
comes.
activity for the first time in this ball game. The
And
Cubs
boy, they're
bullpen.
really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
Now here's the pitch. That misses 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy
Still
to chase,
2-1.
But it's much easier
It's
to
almost
lay
half-
off a pitch
as
down
it's
there when it's a
halftime.
straight fastball.
For England
Right-hander
and the
deals
United
on
States.
1-2. This is offered at in the dirt for strike 3. Just needs to make that easy throw to first, and the throw will indeed take care of him.
So
for
the
the
United
first
States
out.
take a 2-1
Time to bring
lead
you up
into
to
the
date on
halftime
numbers
for the
our
World
two
Cup
starters.
semifinal.
It's our starter comparison. Town 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he can't track it down as this ball falls.
8th inning here, man on, 1 down.
Javier Baez will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Yeah, we see a lefty
5
and a
pitches in.
right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. From the belt, the pitch. Swinging a ball hit well to
Swinged
the
it
right side,
fouled
but
away.
this will get into the crowd. He's ready now, the pitch. Got
As a
him to go
lucky
after
fan gets
that
a
one, and he's in a
souvenir.
quick hold,
0-2.
A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Comes set, now the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
2 away now,
John
so
Lester will stand in. He popped out in his last time. Now the first pitch. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. 2 out here and a runner at second. As a look, now the pitch. And now the runner's trying for third. And here's a ball hit in the air. From the stretch. Runner goes for third. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. And with that, the side is retired.
So we go to bottom 8.
And in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Any surprise that this man here is back out there for an 8th inning of work?
Yeah, a little bit to me. I mean, you have
So
the big lead. He's done his
71
job.
pitches
I thank the
have
guy,
been
pat him on the
strikes.
back and say, hey, you did a great job out there. Now go hit the showers.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Here's the pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Travis d'Arnaud will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. Chopper foul.
Foul away.
And the pitch. That's slowly hit to the right side. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Dilson Herrera will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. He waits, now the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Got him.
Got him, swinging the misses. Sorry for the belch.
Down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Daniel Murphy will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Pause, now the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made.
That retires the side, and we're going to the 9th inning, which is going to be brought to you by Victoria's Secret.
They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Josh Edgen will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from...
So Josh Edgen.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Now the pitch. Fouled straight back. Now here it comes. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called.
Wow, they're going to get him.
Out of the inning. Tommy La Stella will stride in, and they'll need to be careful as he's already homered twice thus far. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. In there, a base hit. And he'll round it and try for third. The relay, the tag, and he is pulled out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3. Miguel Montero will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. And now a pitch on the way. And this is swung on and missed that time by Montero. No balls.
So 0-2 count.
Now.
2 down.
I get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting.
And hold that thought as that's a strikeout for round.
And now we'll go to what will be a Mets' last chance to do anything for the game.
2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Cubbies 10 and the Mets 3. Jason Mott will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. David Wright will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yep,
And John Lester gave the rest of the game off.
These bats still count against your batting average, So you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the
This is
game.
well deserved.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Denorfia is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
And the Mets down to the last 2 outs.
Will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. First offering on the way.
Swing and a miss.
Very difficult to get on top of the pitch.
It's down to the last 5
high.
strikes.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your
4
hands
strikes
up
left
there fast
until the
enough to
Cubs
stay on
break
top.
this 7-game losing
Pitch
streak.
on the way. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are
So
2
the Cubs
away.
are out away from breaking this losing streak.
Lucas Duda will stand in
Lucas
now, hoping
Duda
to get on
up to bat.
track as they've been able to
Swing and a
neutralize
miss.
his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Oh, and eats him up a bit. Around second now, heading for third.
And that's going to be a triple. And will this be the last ditch efforts of life
He's a little
for the
late on
Mets?
fastball, but here's a guy that has the power to drive the opposite field. This one's going to carry all the way off the wall. Takes a while to get it back in, so he'll make
Strike
it all the way
one.
to third with a triple.
Curtis Granderson is in with 2 away.
Granderson has not been able to do anything tonight.
Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And that'll get down out there. For
That was
extra
getting it down
base.
out there. That's going to score a run.
And he is in at third base with an RBI triple. Juan Lagares will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight. So they're going to make these final
I went into the
at-bats
bullpen.
Grounded foul
And
off to the
dugout.
right. Ready now on 1-1. And this is
Swing
cut
and a
on
miss, and they're
so
down to the
Mets are
last
down to their
strike.
final
Here we go.
strike now.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles
2 and 2.
Close, but it's not over yet. That's
The
ball 2.
Cubs are 1 strikeout away from breaking a
Here comes the
7-game
2-2.
losing streak.
Grounded foul.
Fouled
Still
away.
2 strikes.
Still 1 out away from breaking a 7-game losing streak.
2-2.
2 and 2.
And he gets
And it's
strike
over.
3 called to
The
end
7-game
it
losing
here,
streak
and with
ends
that,
for the
this
Cubs.
one is over.
And you know what?
10
I
to
don't
4
care
your
who you're
final
playing.
from
You
Citi
know, it's
Field here
never
in New
easy
York.
to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
So the Mets show some light, but it's a little bit too late into the ball game. 10 to 4 your final here from Citi Field in New York. And let's get to know your player of the game. And it's not John Lester, I'll be surprised.
Good offensive performance here, but
Miguel
I think
Mano
we can
gonna be the
agree on
player of the
naming
game.
This fellow right here is our top player of the game.
Yeah,
So
he
folks,
was
that'll do it
definitely
for
a
us
big
this
part of
afternoon
this
here
victory. You
from
see
Citi
there,
Field
4
in New York.
RBIs for him in the ball
We're
game.
signing off.
He came through when they
Good
needed
night.
him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
So that'll just about do it for Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew on that excursion. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check